I am really excited to share this QHHT session. It was something that was a little bit out of the ordinary, and it's one of those prime examples of why I say to not have any expectation of how you might experience a QHHT session, and you never know how Spirit wants to talk to you and relay something to you to help you in your life. This session had something quite surprising. The first lifetime that she visited was the life of a tree, and the second one was the life of a potted plant, which is why I've decided to sit out here today to do this video, because it seemed more fitting for what this video entails. So you might wonder, what would having a life as something in the plant kingdom have anything to do with helping a person in their human life? But it was very profound, it was very emotional, and had a great impact on this client who, when we asked the higher self what was the reason for having these experiences, it was because it was all about her need for connection. And you'll see in the session how that experience of connection was relayed through the life of a tree and then through a life of a potted plant. Two very different experiences. So I really hope that you enjoy this session and get something from it. And it was, again, one of the ones that has always stuck with me. So I hope you enjoy this.
My throat hurts.
Okay.
Like it's being strangled from the inside.
Okay.
But it feels freeing. And yellow.
And yellow.
But clear at the same time.
Okay.
Like a clear path through my throat.
Okay.
Even though it hurts and even though it's being strangled, it feels clear and open and yellow. Almost like it needs the pressure to be tuned, like a musical instrument, like a flute is solid.
Okay.
And if it wasn't solid, it wouldn't make sound.
What else do you notice about how you feel? You mentioned earlier that your legs felt heavy, like they were one.
I still feel heavy, and I still feel like my legs are together, but I also feel like I'm floating.
Okay. When you feel into your legs feeling like they're together, feel into that a little bit more. And if you're able to look at your legs in that state, how do they feel? How do they look?
It's like one long trunk.
And what's at the end of that trunk?
Roots.
Okay. Beautiful. Amazing. Oh, beautiful. Tell me more. This is absolutely amazing. Tell me more.
about nothing. You feel so planted, so grounded, but so free.
What an amazing experience. So are you a tree?
I think I'm a tree.
Beautiful. Tell me more about what that body of a tree looks like, or what it feels like. It's magnificent.
Big. Really big. Really round.
Wow.
Just huge. Tall.
Wow.
And a vast canopy.
Yes.
Lots of little green leaves.
Yes.
Waving at the sun.
Yes. How magnificent.
My bark is smooth. With browns and greys and pinks.
Amazing. Oh,
And I can feel my roots going deep into the earth.
yes.
And I can feel the other trees' roots.
Oh. Tell me about that. Tell me about.
I can feel what they're feeling.
Okay.
And I can see what they see.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
I just feel so connected
Yes.
to the planet,
Yes.
to every plant on the planet.
Yes.
It's like we're all connected.
Yes.
From the smallest piece of lichen or moss
Yes.
to all the other giant trees.
Yes. How does it feel? How do the other plants feel? Do they feel emotion? How would you describe how they feel?
It's a feeling of sadness right now.
Okay. Tell me about that. What is happening that's creating sadness?
The trees are dying.
Okay. Is that happening to you or the trees around you?
Yeah. It's like the trees on the edge of the forest are going.
Okay.
And we're all feeling weaker.
Okay. Okay. Mm. Do you know what has caused them to feel weaker?
When one tree goes,
Mm-hmm.
our root system is less stable.
Okay.
We all rely on each other.
Okay. What else do you know in this situation with these trees?
It's bittersweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's bittersweet to feel so free and on purpose,
Mm-hmm.
but so concerned
Yes.
that it's going to be taken away,
Mm-hmm.
that we're all going to go.
Mm-hmm. Do you know if what is happening is a natural process, or is it something unnatural?
Something unnatural.
Unnatural. I know that you mentioned before that you felt like there was some sort of a heaviness in where you felt the throat. Does that relate to the tree? Is the tree feeling a heaviness in that regard?
No.
Okay. Are you able to tell in this tree where it starts to feel not well, unwell?
In my roots.
Okay.
And it's there because that's where I feel the sadness.
Okay.
The other trees, that's where I connected
Okay.
to everyone else.
How does the tree also connect to the animals in its awareness? What else does the tree recognize that's around it? What else do you notice about other life, if any?
No, there's not much other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much other connection.
Okay.
But the plants.
Okay. It can have a connection with the other plants?
I have a connection with anything with roots.
Gotcha. Okay.
In the soil.
I understand. And are all the plants experiencing the same sickness?
The bigger plants, the bigger the spread, the more we're feeling it.
Okay. We're going to close the door on this scene, and we're going to move forward to another day in this tree's life that is important for you to see today. Closing the door on this scene and moving forward to another day in this tree's life that is important for you to see today. Be there now. Tell me what you notice.
I don't feel so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
feel so sad.
Mm-hmm. What's
Yep.
changed? If anything.
My roots don't feel so connected.
Okay.
I feel a little hollow, but not within my trunk, but I don't feel so solid.
Okay.
I don't feel so vibrant.
Okay.
My limbs feel the sadness.
Okay.
My leaves feel the sadness. But my trunk is beyond the sadness.
Okay.
It's like the sadness has traveled up
Okay.
into the top of the canopy.
Okay.
My trunk doesn't feel that anymore. But my leaves and branches, although they still have that sadness, it's not like before.
Mm-hmm.
It's less. It's like it's on its way out.
Okay. What replaces the sadness, if anything? How has it changed?
That's the hollow feeling,
Okay.
like an emptiness. It's like a hopelessness.
Okay. What else do you notice? Anything?
I don't feel so vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel. It's like my colors are dull.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still living my purpose, but it's like I'm completely on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not on my own. I'm still connected to the other plants, but it's like the big trees around me are gone.
Okay.
It's like my best friends are gone.
Okay. And how does that feel?
I feel grief,
Yes.
but also just despondent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You mentioned that even though you were feeling this hollow feeling, that you still felt you were living your purpose.
Yeah.
How does that tree, tell me about that tree's purpose. How does that feel?
It's like I'm here to provide shade for others,
Okay.
and I am.
Yes.
And I'm here to eat up the carbon dioxide and provide oxygen, and
Yes.
I am. And I'm here to help the soil not be eroded, and I am. But I'm alone.
Yes.
There's a few other plants about, but they don't get it. They don't know what it was like.
Okay. Because you've been there much longer?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't remember. They don't know.
Are you the only one left of your kind, so to speak?
Yeah. I miss my family.
Yes.
But there's nothing I can do.
Yes. Is this a plant sickness? Are the trees being taken away?
They've been taken away.
I'm going to close the door on this scene, and we're going to move forward to the last day in this tree's life. Moving forward to the last day in this tree's life. Be there now. Tell me what you noticed.
Children.
Tell me about that.
There's two.
Okay. What are they doing?
They're hugging me.
Oh, okay.
They thanked me.
They what?
They thanked me.
They thanked you. How beautiful. Do you feel that thankfulness?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you understand the words, or do you feel the words? How do you experience that gratefulness?
The touch.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want me to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird looking down from so high.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel them hugging my legs.
Yeah.
And they can't reach around me.
Oh. How do the children know that this is your last day? What do they know?
I'm going to be cut down.
Okay.
And there's a part of me that's really grateful
Mm-hmm.
because I am so ready.
Mm-hmm. How is it that you're so ready? Tell me about that.
Because I remember all the trees.
Mm. Do you see those that are going to cut you down?
Yeah.
Is it one person?
No.
Describe them to me.
Two men.
Mm-hmm. About the children with them?
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the children belong to the house.
There's a house nearby?
It's like I'm in a yard.
Okay.
It's like I'm in someone's backyard.
Okay.
And the children are from the house. It's there.
What does that house look like?
Square. Just square. It's not big.
Mm-hmm. Is it made out of wood? Is it have a color? How would you describe it?
Can't tell.
Okay.
I can't. It's like I can't see it.
Yes.
It's like I can't feel it. I can't. I know that it's there, but I can't sense it.
Okay. So are the men preparing to cut you down? What is happening?
Yeah, the men they've got a big long saw with the two handles.
Okay. Okay. I want you to know that if this scene is too... If you prefer to watch this scene as an observer, you can do so. You can move your perspective to the side or above. And as you watch that scene from a different point of view, what's happening?
They've asked the kids to move away.
Okay.
They're appreciative, but they're also disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
They start to saw.
Okay.
I don't know if I can see from another perspective.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. And you know how this is going to end? Do you know that this is it?
This is it.
Okay. Are you ready to let go of this life? Or do you feel a need to watch?
I'm not sure. I'm worried about the kids.
Tell me. Tell me why you're worried about the children.
I want to play.
Are they being allowed to play? What do you notice?
I can't see them. And
Do you sense them?
I sense they're close. Men are working hard. But I don't feel any pain. I'm just really worried about the kids. I'm worrying I'm going to fall on one of them or both of them.
Okay. Do you know which way the tree you're gonna fall?
No.
Are the men still working hard?
Yeah. They're sweating.
Mm-hmm.
They're cursing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling anguish.
Mm-hmm.
High up in my trunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's uncomfortable being disconnected from my connections.
Yes.
It's more like dying of a broken heart.
Mm.
I feel like I'm falling.
Can you feel yourself falling?
Yeah.
Can you feel yourself land?
Yeah. And it's done.
It's done. Is this tree ready to let go of this life?
Yes.
I want you to take a deep breath in and release from that body. Release from that tree. Knowing that whatever has happened has already happened and you are on the other side of it. And from that position, you can take a look back at an entire life and see it from a different perspective. Every life has a lesson and a purpose. And as you look at that life, what did you learn from that life?
Connection to others is so important.
Yes.
And living your greatest purpose means nothing without them.
Wow. What a beautiful lesson. What was the purpose of that lifetime?
To be still. To be seen.
Yeah.
To be felt.
Yes.
To be loved.
Yes.
To be connected.
And as we move away from that amazing life, spirit of that tree moves away from its life, we're moving away. And as we move to the spirit side from that tree's lifetime, what do you notice?
There's an ache in my chest.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
It's an ache from a broken heart.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it needs to be mended.
Okay.
But I feel light.
Mm-hmm. So does your existence move on after the lifetime of tree?
Yes.
And as you go to the spirit side, what else do you notice?
I'm not alone.
Tell me about that.
But there's no one there.
Mm-hmm. Describe that to me. Do you just sense that
It's
you're not
like-
alone?
It's like everyone is everywhere
Mm-hmm.
at nowhere all at once.
Mm-hmm.
But you could find someone in
Mhm.
particular if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Do you sense anything around you or feelings that are familiar that you knew in that tree life? Or does it feel different?
It feels different.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels light.
Yes.
It's like both dark and light at the same time.
Okay.
It's like there's dark all around me.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not nowhere, I'm somewhere.
Okay. Well, in this space, we're just going to drift for a little while. Effortlessly drifting and floating. We're looking for another appropriate time and place that has information that you need. Looking for another appropriate time and place that has information that is important for you to see. We're drifting and floating, floating and drifting. And now you are at another time and place that is important for you to see. And now that you are at that place, tell me what you see.
It's a box.
Mm.
It's solid box. It's like a concrete building box.
Okay. Are you outside of this box? Are you in the box?
Yeah, I'm at like the top
Okay.
corner.
Tell me more.
I can only see like along the top
Mm-hmm.
and down the side.
Mm-hmm.
I can see a forest of trees
Mm-hmm.
just away from the box a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They're a long way from me, but not a long way from the box.
Okay.
It's like I couldn't reach them if I'd wanted to.
Okay. When you feel into your body in this place, how does that body feel?
Fluid.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you don't feel like you have a solid body? You feel different?
I feel very different.
Okay, tell me about that.
I feel like I change with the wind.
Okay.
I change with the light.
Mm.
But I have no connection.
Are you able to move around in this fluid state?
Yes,
And how do you
But-
do that? Go ahead.
I'm also like stuck.
Okay.
Like I can't. Like I can move around, but I can't go far.
Okay. Okay.
I don't feel like I have legs.
Okay. Yes.
I think I'm a fish in a fish tank.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Huh. Is that why you can't get to the trees?
Mm.
Ah. Tell me more.
I don't know if I'm a fish in a fish tank. I feel like I feel like I move like a fish.
Okay, but
And I feel like like I can't go far like a fish in a tank.
I understand. Okay, understood. Okay.
But I don't know how I move with the wind.
Well, just take your time to feel into that body and to feel around that environment. And know that it will become clear to you. Can you choose the way your body moves, or is it only move in accordance with the wind or light? You mentioned the light.
The light and the wind move me.
Mm. Does that body feel like a solid body, or you said it feels more fluid?
It does.
Okay, do you feel like you have one shape, or does that shape change? How does it feel?
Feels like I flap in the breeze.
Okay. Can you move on your own if you want to?
No.
What else do you notice?
I'm feeling like I've been hung up
Okay.
by my arms.
Oh.
Like my arms are hanging over something. And there's pressure across my chest.
Okay.
Which is why I move in the breeze.
Okay. And how is it that the light changes your color, I guess? Does the light change your color?
No, the light changes my direction.
Okay, okay.
I think maybe I'm a flower.
A flower? Oh, I see.
When there's no light, I'm looking down and I can see the edge of the building and the trees. And when there's light, I'm looking up.
Wow. Wow.
I'm in a pot.
Okay.
And I have a longing to reach the trees and be connected to them, but I can't
Oh, because you're in a pot.
because I'm in a
Oh. Oh.
pot.
This is amazing. What else is around you?
I must be on a rooftop.
Okay, okay.
Because there's only clear sky above
Okay.
and the side of the building down. And just off from the building is a black forest. It's lonely.
I was going to ask, are there others like you around you?
No. If there is, I can't see them.
Are the trees aware of your existence?
I think they see me
Mm-hmm.
and they want to reach out, but they can't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I can't reach them.
Mm-hmm.
Isolated.
Who is it that takes care of you since you're in a pot?
No one anymore.
Okay. What happened?
It's just put on the roof.
Did somebody put you there?
I think someone put the pot there,
Okay.
and I'm sprouted from the pot.
Oh, did they not know you were there when they put the pot there?
I don't think I was there when they put the pot there.
Oh. How did you get in the pot?
It's like I've blown in.
Amazing. So you blew as a seed into the pot.
Yeah.
Are you able to tell what kind of flower you are? What color?
Yellow.
Okay. Are there any visitors that come to see you?
No.
Any insect life? Anything that comes to visit?
Maybe birds overhead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get a sense of any insects.
We're going to close the door in this scene. And we're going to move forward to another day in this flower's life that is important for you to see today. Moving forward to another day. Be there now. Tell me what you notice.
I crave the trees. I'm feeling very lonely.
Mm-hmm.
I feel anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I feel old.
Mm-hmm. You feel older than you did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What feels different?
I'm not sure. It's almost like a tired feeling.
Mm-hmm. How does your body feel? Do you have what you need to exist and survive?
I feel just a little dry,
Mm-hmm.
dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Just tired,
Mm-hmm.
lonely.
Mm-hmm. to close the door on this scene, and I would like to move back in time. Moving back in time. I'd like to see how it is that this flower ended up in this pot. Moving back in time, I'd like to see how it is that this seed ended up in this pot. Be there now. Tell me what you notice.
Green. Lots and lots of green. Long, like sticks, stalks.
What else do you notice?
It's like a forest of long sticks and stalks.
Okay.
The breeze going through and everything's moving.
Does it seem like the forest that you can see when you're in the flower pot? Or is it a different forest?
No, it feels different. It's like a thick, dense garden bed of lots and lots of flowers, all the same flowers.
Okay.
But it's dry,
Yes.
like the flowers are drying on the stems,
Yes.
and the breeze is coming through, blowing
Okay.
the seeds.
And then what happens? What happens when the breeze comes?
All the stalks bump into each other, loosen some of the seeds.
Okay.
And some of them float off in the wind, and some of them fall to the ground.
What is it that you do?
Most of the other seeds have gone. But I'm not the last seed to go. I see when I'm floating away.
How does that feel?
It feels light. But I can see the seed is, it's got like the seed hanging down, and it's like little propellers on the top of the seed.
Okay. Amazing.
It's just going with the flow.
How does that feel to go with the flow?
Free.
Yes.
Feels good to be away from everyone else. It was like living in a dense city, and now it's open space.
Yes. How does that feel?
It's just alive and alone, and it feels good.
Amazing. is it that you end up in the pot?
The breeze takes me up high enough to the top of the building.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like the pot catches me.
Mm.
It's like that's right where I was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That pot, it's like the pot was put there just for me.
Oh. How did it feel to land there? There's lots of different places you could have landed.
It feels warm.
Mm-hmm.
Feels right.
Mm-hmm. And what does the seed do once it's landed?
Just stays there and waits.
Mm.
It's waiting for rain.
Mm-hmm. And does the rain come?
Yeah, but I don't think it's rain. It's almost like the pot was hosed by someone on the roof that I can't see. That
Okay.
It's kind of like they've cleaned up the rooftop
Okay.
and they've put a pot there and they've just sprayed the pot.
Is there only one
And-
pot there, or are there other pots?
It's just the one pot in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a big pot.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like they've just sprayed it in an off chance.
Mm.
Like, just spray it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're going to close the door on this scene, and we're going to move forward, going back to the scene we were before of the full-grown flower, moving forward in time to where we were as the full-grown flower. Be there now. Tell me what you see.
You see the forest
Mm-hmm.
and the abyss between us.
Mm-hmm.
I see down the side of the building.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody ever come up to the rooftop?
No.
They might be surprised to see you there.
They might.
We're going to close the door on this scene, and we're going to move forward to another important day that is important in this lifetime. Moving forward to another day. Be there now. Tell me what you see.
I see the edge of my pot,
Mm-hmm.
but just the rim. I don't actually see the side of the pot.
Mm-hmm.
see the soil,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sad and dull
Mm-hmm.
and almost lifeless.
Mm-hmm. What is happening? Why do you feel lifeless?
I'm dying.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel heavy.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything more that this flower needs to do? Or is it the end of this flower's life?
It's the end of this flower's life.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that this flower needs to let us know?
To live your purpose is nothing without connection.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful message.
Yeah.
We're going to take a deep breath in and release from that lifetime. And we're going to give so much love and thanks to that flower for sharing its wisdom with us today. Knowing that whatever has happened has already happened, and that flower has moved on, and all is well. And we're going to drift away from that life, drifting away from that amazing life that we got to witness. Drifting away, floating away. We know that the life and the lives we're viewing have found peace, and we know that all is well. And we're very grateful for viewing what they have shown us. And I'd like all of the consciousness and personality of joy to return to the body and integrate back into the body. May I speak to Joy's higher self, please?
Hi.
Do I have permission to speak to Joy's higher self?
Yes.
I respect the power of the higher self because I know that the higher self takes very good care of Joy's body and does a very good job. I also know that the higher self has all the records of everything that has ever happened to Joy in this lifetime and in all other lifetimes. So I respect the power of the higher self, and I always ask permission to ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know that the higher self could have brought forward many different lifetimes for joy to view today. But why did you choose to show her the life of the beautiful tree? Why did you show her that life?
She needs to see that life. She needs to remember that lesson.
The importance of connectedness. What's the most important lesson there?
Not to just pursue purpose,
Taking a deep breath in, we're reestablishing that beautiful connection with the higher self. So what was the beautiful lesson from that life as a tree?
don't just pursue the higher purpose.
Okay.
Pursue the connection. The purpose will come.
Okay. Thank you. Tell me more about that life, why that was so profound for her to see. There was a lot of emotion there for her.
There was a lot of grief in that life.
Mm-hmm.
She can still live her highest purpose and have connection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The most potent purpose comes with connection.
Okay. And enjoys life. What connections are important for her to pay attention to?
Family.
Okay.
The friends that feel like family.
Okay. Does she know who those friends are?
No.
Tell me more about friends. Are there friends that are good for her in her life?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But she's yet to meet many.
Okay. Are there those friendships coming in her future?
Yes.
And how will she recognize them?
She will feel them.
Okay. Are there certain activities or places where these friendships will be made?
No.
Okay.
It'll be random.
Okay. And what will these friendships do to enhance her life?
They will increase her connection.
Okay.
They'll increase increase her ability to connect with others,
Okay.
to connect with more. So one friend won't just be one friend. One friend could be 100 friends.